But can you imagine all of those things combined in one are being given to us from who? From Allah directly in His words.
Rahman.
Because when Allah said He taught bayan, which language was He referring to? All of them. Every language is actually, okay, so English was taught by the current generation from the previous to the previous to the previous. You go further back enough. It starts with Adam, right? Every language goes, you go far back enough. It starts with who? Adam alayhi salam. And Adam was taught by who? Allama Adam al-asma. You know what that means? Every language is actually, language itself is revelation. It's a kind of revelation. The Prophet Adam alayhi salam was not an Arab, and he didn't speak Arabic, because if he did, we would all be speaking Arabic. It's not like he was taught Arabic and then eventually some of his grandkids started speaking French. That's not what happened. And some of us, they started with Arabic and became Punjabi. Like that's not what happened. He was given some language, and all of the languages on earth are children of that language. Actually, in linguistics, we also study the notion that there is, in fact, the concept of a source language, that all languages eventually start developing common traits. So actually, it's similar to the idea that Adam alayhi salam was taught an original language. So, and others say this, al-bayan is actually the ultimate word, meaning the ultimate clarity is when human beings learn the name of Allah Himself. They discover God Himself. Ja'far al-Sadiq said that. Really beautiful. This is some thoughts I put together. I'm going to read this to you, and then we'll discuss it very briefly. The maker of the seven heavens and beyond decided to teach us bayan. What does bayan mean now in simple language? Clarity in speech, right? Clarity in speech. We'll use these two terms. And then sent us bayan. Which bayan am I referring to? The Quran. Honoring us with the opportunity to converse with Him. He doesn't just want to speak to us, He wants us to speak to Him. He speaks to us in ways that He doesn't speak with other creations. For example, when He created the universe, He turns to the skies and the earth and He says, "I'tiya taw'an aw karhan." Surrender before me willingly or unwillingly. قَالَتَا أَتَيْنَا طَائِعِينَ. They responded, we surrender willingly. When Allah speaks to the bird, Allah speaks to every creation. Allah commands every creation, so He speaks to every creation. But He doesn't speak to them the way He speaks to us. The way He speaks to them is He just gives His amr. إِنَّمَا أَمْرُهُ إِذَا أَرَادَ شَيْئًا أَنْ يَقُولَ لَهُ كُنْ فَيَكُونُ. That's it. He says be and it becomes. That's it. This is how He speaks to all of His creation. But when He did speak to us, He did so with so much love and care and catering to us. Why is He describing Yusuf alayhi salam felt something, a deep pain inside his heart when his brothers lied about him? Why would He have to tell us that? Why would He say, وَأَنَّهُ هُوَ أَضْحَكَ وَأَبْكَى? He's the one who makes you laugh and He's the one who makes you cry. Right? He's not just issuing commands in the Quran. He's speaking to, there isn't just instruction in the Quran. There's care, love, forgiveness, guidance, counsel, wisdom, hope, motivation, tough love, by which I mean instilling fear, protectiveness, ease, comfort, inspiration, and more. Redemption. There's all this stuff in the Quran. He speaks to us in ways that, if I didn't say this is from Allah, and you said you have a relationship with someone, when you speak to them, you feel like they care, you feel like they love, you feel like when you mess up, they forgive, you feel like they guide you, they counsel you, they give you wisdom, they give you hope, they motivate you, they share tough love with you when you need it, they're protective over you, you feel ease when you speak to them, you feel comfort when you speak to them, and they inspire you. Wow, this would be the most loving person in your life. This is what everybody wishes their dad was, right? Or their mom was, or their spouse was. And no one human being can be all of these things. We just can't. You can't have it. Ibrahim alayhi salam didn't get it with his dad. So it's okay if you don't get it with your dad. It's okay. But can you imagine all of those things combined in one are being given to us from who? From Allah directly in His words. Directly in His speech. It's incredible. Just to contemplate that for a moment. No other creature was given bayan so they could speak to God in a way that we speak to Him, and He could speak to us in a way that He speaks to only us. Subhanallah. Then you really appreciate what Ar-Rahman means.
Hey guys, you just watched a small clip of me explaining the Quran in depth as part of the Deeper Look series. Studying the Quran in depth can seem like a really intimidating thing that's only meant for scholars. Our job at Bayyinah is to make deeper study of the Quran accessible and easy for all of you. So take us up on that challenge. Join us for this study, the Deeper Look of the Quran, for this surah and many other surahs on bayyinatv.com under the Deeper Look section.